What's going on, chill with Ant Squad? It's your boy Ant back with you guys with another video. So I just got done finishing checking the events that took place tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. This SmackDown was really a legit good one, considering the fact that Triple H has officially done it again with bringing Pete Dunne back instead of Butch. Thank God, and most likely the opening to the ending of the show was completely good. So let's get down to the nitty gritty of what took place. So we started off the opening of the show where Solo and Jimmy waiting on the arrival of Roman Reigns, of the fact how they how Solo and Jimmy failed to fix the problem last week when they were trying to find a partner for them in the six-man tag, which led to a 3-on-2 handicap match against Roman Reigns' opponents, Orton, Styles, and Knight. And then Roman asked them to fix the problem, but that didn't happen. And when Roman and Paul walked away, and Solo told him that he was going to take care of it, in which he did, but we'll get to that later on. We get to the ring. Nick Aldis with the table for all the participants to sign the contract, to make the contract signing for the Fatal 4-Way match at the Royal Rumble to make it official. And AJ Styles comes out, signs it. Then LA Knight, then Randy Orton, they all sign it. And then when Roman Reigns' music hit, Roman doesn't come out, but Paul Heyman did. And I was like, I like what they were doing, because they really thought that Roman was going to come and open the show and like sign the contract, but that didn't happen. And Paul like makes it clear like it's not going to happen. And plus, it's not, Roman is not going to sign that contract. And then Nick Aldis told him like, if he doesn't want to sign the contract, no problem, because I have the signatures of all three of these superstars that would love to fight for the championship, for the vacant undisputed WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. And once Paul heard that, he turned back around, and he was just trying to like talk the way out of it so that way Roman won't defend the title on the Fatal 4-Way, so that way it should just be one-on-one. Then LA Knight interrupts him, talking his side of the story of the fact that how he almost had Roman beat back at Crown Jewel if it had not been for his cousins Solo and Jimmy getting involved, which we already knew for a fact that was going to happen. And then Styles and Knight back and forth with each other. This was really of the fact that Styles got taken out by the Bloodline a couple months ago, and this LA Knight just walked through the front line while he was out, because there were specific thing that it was supposed to be Roman versus AJ at Crown Jewel, but that didn't happen because AJ got taken out. And they were brawling in the outside of the ring. That's where I had to get the officials and the referees to like separate the two, which made the match a one-on-one between the two of them. And Randy Orton pulls over to Paul Heyman by his tie and letting him know that I'm gonna handle Solo tonight, and I'm gonna let Roman Reigns know the three most dangerous letters in the history of sports entertainment: RKO. And Randy leaves the ring. Now that was a really good way to start off the show, and how Roman didn't get out there, but that was really good. But there's this backstage segment: Paul, Roman, Solo, and Jimmy. Roman being upset asking him, "Wise man, what did I say to fix it?" He said it not to Paul, but to Jimmy, considering the fact that Jimmy was the one that he was going to fix the whole problem last week when Roman wasn't there on SmackDown to take care of the problem, so that way Roman won't face all three of them at the Royal Rumble, which that failed miserably. And like he's been giving him opportunities, like being two halves of you and all that type of stuff, like he's the quarterback, all this type of stuff. Yeet, no yeet. And this was really interesting, and that really caught my attention. Solo walked through while Roman was just going off on Jimmy and letting him know that last week was on me. You called me the tribal heir for a reason, and tonight I'm going to make this right. Because that right there, I think that's just a little tease. Just a little tease that Solo may come to his senses, and most likely he's going to leave Roman, leave Roman's side, because I know some of y'all are waiting for that to happen as well as I. So we get to the match, LA Knight versus AJ Styles, and then it was a really crazy match. Don't get me wrong. During close to the ending of the match, Jimmy comes out trying to like not get involved. And then Solo comes from the announcing booth, from the ring, the announce table, attacks Knight and Styles, causing a disqualification. Takes out LA Knight first, and then puts AJ Styles back in the ring, hits him with the Samoan spike, and calls out Randy Orton. And they get set up for the match. Randy Orton and Solo to close off the show. It was a really fun and interesting match. Then it all ends in disqualification. Roman Reigns gets involved. All the other members of the Fatal 4-Way match, Knight and Styles, tried to like intervene, but Solo and Jimmy with the numbers game while Randy was out. It was just a 3-on-2 situation, which Roman takes the contract. He signs it, and just all bodies laying, all of his opponents, and Roman is the last man standing. And that's the way how SmackDown ended tonight. But I'm really looking forward to what's going to take place next week for the go home shows for both Raw and SmackDown. But because this is